Hey friends, welcome back to Cooking with Ndidi. Today I started baking a birthday cake for a loved one, and this loved one requested a strawberry shortcake pound cake. So I started getting my ingredients together and I thought about it. Wow, I should share this shortcake with you all. But I want you to know the beginning phases of this video is missing. But you can go to my Johnny Ruth inspired pound cake and you can start your baking from that video. I'm just really sharing this so that you can see how to slice the cake in half, make the homemade whipped cream, your strawberries, and then stack it for your strawberry shortcake, okay? The difference with my Johnny inspired, and I say Johnny Ruth inspired because my recipe is slightly different from hers. I use 6 eggs. In this particular shortcake recipe, I did add a third extract, which was 1 teaspoon of almond extract. So that's the only difference. So if you don't mind looking at that video first to see how to get your cake started, and then coming to this one if you want to make a special strawberry shortcake, then come along with me and make this cake, all right? That's it. And no, you won't see me eat it on this video, but trust me, it's delicious. Let's go.
All right, I actually looked up the Eco brand of condensed milk, and this cake is similar to their recipe. Not quite, but very similar. All right, let's go. The recipe, as always, can be found in the description of my videos. I'm at the stage now where I mixed the salt in with the flour. I ran a fork through it. I have my Eco brand milk, and have already mixed my eggs, my sugar, and all that. Like I said, if you want, go to my Johnny Ruth's video and you can see that part. I'm at the stage now where I'm alternating the flour and the condensed milk. If you notice, when I mix it, I'm using my baker's tool. I'm not using the stand mixer because I don't want to over mix it. All right, now I'm going to oil my Bun Pan. I'm using Baker's Joy, and for some reason the nozzle on this is kind of clogged up. You see those big lumps of oil that's been dropped? That's not good for your cake. It will spot your cake. So I'm going to wipe it down a little bit, spray some, and I'm going to even it out by rubbing it all over so that this pan is nicely oiled. As always, you can do it the old-fashioned way with some shortening and flour and dust it that way. I'm taking my batter now and I'm turning my Bun Pan around so that it is leveled. And my oven is set at 350. If you've watched me bake a cake, my oven really needs to be checked. Most pound cakes are baked at 325, but because of my oven, I'm baking it on 350. Bake yours according to your oven, okay? I accidentally bought organic strawberries, and they go bad really fast, so I'm saturating them with the freshly squeezed lemon. Gonna let them sit for 30 minutes while I make the homemade whipping cream. Again, if you're looking for the recipe, check the description part of this video. You want to take 1 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream, and you want to mix it for about 10 minutes until peaks form. All right, if you notice, my stand mixer causes the cream to get up alongside the bowl. So you want to take your spoon or your spatula, push it down. This is where you add your sugar. I added about 3 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Beat it for 10 minutes until peaks form. All right, now you want to slice your strawberries. Make sure you save about 10 to 12 of your strawberries with the leaves on them. Those will be used for the top of your strawberry shortcake. Take your strawberries, place them in the bowl. Give them about 1/4 cup of sugar, a good stir. All right, now place them in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. Get your cake slicer, and it's going to evenly slice your cake. Run it from one end to the other because you're going to slice your pound cake in half. You see my ends are a little dark. That's because my heating element is off. But it smells delicious. It looks good. Now you're going to take your homemade whipped cream and spread a little bit on that bottom layer. And I forgot to mention, you can decide which part of your cake is the bottom and top. For me, I like the top that you can see when you're baking it on top. Sometimes you flip them out and you get the bundt side. But for my strawberry shortcake, my bundt side of it is the bottom. All right, spread your whipped cream, just a little layer, and you're going to spoon about, excuse me, most of your strawberries, not all. You want to save a little bit because you're going to put some of this on the top of your cake. Now you can see there's some liquid there. That sugar and strawberry made its own juice. And it's going to soak through your cake and make it nice and moist. I almost put the top on, but I forgot, so that it doesn't slide. Put a few dabs of your whipping cream on top of your strawberries, not a bunch. You just need a few so that your cake can have something to hold on to when you put it on top. If you just put it on top with the strawberries, it might slide too much. So just put a little thin ring. You notice it's not as much as the first layer of whipped cream that I did. All right, now you place the top of your strawberry shortcake on top. Yes, this pound cake was a little more melanated than normal. Like I said, I need a new stove, but trust me, it's still going to be good. All right, you notice I just about ran out of the homemade whipped cream, so I did have a container of some Cool Whip. So I'm just going to add that to my homemade so that I can have enough to cover the top. Just one container. I had about maybe 1/4 of a cup of homemade left, 1/4 to maybe 1/3. So you want to place Cool Whip all over the top of your strawberry shortcake. I'm just dropping dollops here or there, and then I'm going to evenly spread it over and cover it up. Now, you see what I mean? Save about 10 to 12 of your strawberries with green leaves. You want to place them on top of your cake just for some aesthetic purposes to give it that strawberry shortcake feel. And to be honest, when I was in 3rd grade, my lunchbox was a strawberry shortcake. I loved strawberry shortcakes. The character, the cartoon, and as you can see, the cake. So the remaining 1/4 of a cup of the sliced strawberries, you want to fill in the center of your pound cake. And place your pound cake in the refrigerator for a good 45 minutes. Let it chill. Now, this recipe is a very dense cake. I'm not real big on dense cake, but it's moist, it's delicious, and I believe you will enjoy it. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know, what did you think of this recipe? And for those of you that try it, come back and let me know your thoughts. Again, as a reminder, my stove is off. I need a new one, so maybe a sponsor, somebody out there might donate one to me, huh? All right, peace. Have a great day.